Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin has now gotten a perfect rejection almost exactly after taking the liquidity above the recent high, and that's why try to not mess it up right now. Let me show you. Now, first you're going to see Bitcoin has definitely broken our daily high term time frame area of resistance that we talked about in our yesterday's video. I also said to you I'm going to fire a new short trade with the stop loss placed slightly above the level, and that is exactly what I did. I entered a short here, and because Bitcoin got right here a major push towards the upside, I clearly got stopped out on the trade. But the next level we were paying attention to was of course our liquidity level at approximately 76,000 US dollars. And you can right to see Bitcoin hit the level almost to the exact dollar accuracy. We took the liquidity above the recent high, and right now clearly we are getting a beautiful rejection back towards downside. That is why I added even more capital to my short trade on Bitcoin, but also I did enter a brand new short on XRP and also Solana. Later in the video, we are going to talk about where potentially you might be looking for another trade, and of course also where I'm going to be taking even more profits on all of my short trades. But right now, what happened yesterday was pretty much almost exactly what we were expecting with Bitcoin to happen approximately at this specific area, because remember a few videos ago, I was saying that ideally I'm looking right here for another push down for Bitcoin to take the liquidity below the recent low and only then potentially to get right here a big rotation back towards the upside. And what happened right here? We took the liquidity above the recent high, and only right now we are experiencing a beautiful rotation back down and the acceptance below the daily high term time frame area of resistance. And in today's video, I need to talk about three major flags that we can right now see on the chart. Not only the liquidity level that is right now still going to be much lower below the recent lows right here, we need to talk about the order flow, but also right now we need to talk about the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, because there is right now something that genuinely surprised me. On the 3D time frame, sure, we still do have some bigger liquidations exactly above the recent highs, above the high that was formed only a few hours ago, where of course if we do go higher, approximately 101 million of short trades are going to get liquidated. But the thing is, if we are right now zooming out on the 1 week time frame and later also on the 2 week time frame, you're going to see something quite bearish, because the biggest liquidations right here are not going to come in if Bitcoin does continue higher, but actually if we do get right here another major push down taking the liquidity below our recent lows, something we were expecting with Bitcoin to happen already a few days ago. If we are right now going to get a bigger rejection, we can be expecting almost 200 million of long trades to actually get liquidated sooner rather than later. But also right now, zooming out even further on the 2 week time frame, the story it is actually very similar. The biggest liquidations right now on Bitcoin are not coming in exactly above the recent highs, but actually exactly below this specific low we were targeting a few days ago, where again over 200 million of long trades are going to get wrecked and completely liquidated. That is right now why I would definitely say that this specific area on Bitcoin, it is going to be a very important one. One could right now say that the first support level, it is going to be a major trendline area of support that it was broken literally straight towards the upside. And this specific level, if you look like that, it is going to come in at approximately 72,300 US dollars. But usually the liquidity levels are the best to target. And right now, knowing that Bitcoin does have a major liquidations cluster exactly below the recent lows, knowing that exactly right here we also do have a daily high term time frame area of support, but also right now exactly right here Bitcoin does have its CME gap. That is right why in my opinion it does make quite a lot of sense for us to potentially get right here a big rotation back towards the upside, maybe even in the upcoming days, looking for Bitcoin to break our trendline area of support and for us to maybe even go below 70,000 US dollar area. That is right why I would really appreciate if you smash up the like button, because 700 likes are really possible right here. But of course also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now let me share with you another bearish indication. So we right now know liquidity level is usually a very nice target, bearish indication on Bitcoin. Another one is going to be that we do have a major liquidations cluster, but also what is right now going to be the third, quite a significant bearish indication. Pay right now attention to the CVD indicator, to the yellow line right here. It is getting quite a nice push toward the upside for the past few hours. And this right here, it is actually going to be a bearish indication, even though the CVD indicator is measuring if buying or selling pressure is coming in the market. Push towards the upside, it right now means buying pressure is coming in, but look right now at the Bitcoin price. We are getting a major rejection back down, forming lower highs. So even though buying pressure is coming in, Bitcoin is not pushing higher. We are forming a lower high, higher high on the CVD, bearish divergence, bearish absorption, bearish Bitcoin indication. That is right now why, to be honest, ideally, I would like to see right here some kind of a bigger rotation back towards upside, ideally at least towards our recent lows. Now, to be completely honest with you, you still need to have proper risk management when you're trading. So for example, if you did fire a brand new short trade on Bitcoin, on XRP, on Ethereum, you still need to have a proper stop loss placement just in case right here, right now, we do get a major pump. Because when you do pay attention to the bigger trend, for example, going right now with the exponential moving averages, it really does look like that literally on every single time frame, on the 4-hourly, on the 2-hourly, and also on the 1-hourly time frame, the 50 EMA is above 200 EMA, which right now simply means we are clearly moving in quite a nice uptrend. So right now, directly targeting this specific low, it is going to be quite of a brave idea. That is why always you need to have proper risk management, because again, you need to be prepared for more upside and also potentially for more downside. What if Bitcoin, before going towards our liquidity level right here, is actually going to get another push towards the upside and hit our upper price target? And only then, of course, do get right here a major rejection back towards downside. So what is right now going to be the next higher target? You should be aware if first of all, we are going to get right here another rotation back towards the upside. Remember from our yesterday's video where we talked about a major trendline area of resistance. Going right now with the log scale, it does look like, of course, we can be adjusting this one just slightly, and it's going to come in slightly higher at approximately 77,000 US dollar area. This level, in my opinion, is really not a random one. It is a major level I would definitely be paying attention to. If Bitcoin right here, right now, it is going to continue higher, but also applying the high term time frame levels on the chart, you can right now see the daily level coming in approximately at our trend line, but also right now going with our major ascending channel. You can right now see that the top of our channel right here, it is actually going to come in if we go with the normal scale at our daily high term time frame area of resistance. So right now, I would definitely say if Bitcoin does continue higher, the next target I'm paying attention to, it is going to be 78,000 US dollar area. But of course, again, the question is, are we first of all going to go higher before a major rejection back down, or simply is Bitcoin right now at this specific area already going to take the liquidity below the recent lows? Again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I do know that right now I'm holding a lot of very nice short trades. I do have proper risk management in a case we are going to pump higher, but also right now looking for a long versus looking for a short trade right here. I do think looking for a short trade, it is simply going to give you a better risk to reward ratio. That is right now why if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN using the second link down below in the description, because you register on Bitunics, you deposit, you're going to get a beautiful free bonus right here. But also, the more you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get, even an iPhone 17 or an iPhone 17 Pro Max. But also, the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get. So of course, if you're right now looking for another trade, definitely take an advantage of the free bonuses using the second link down below in the description. But also right now, what is going to be the first local area of resistance if potentially Bitcoin right here, right now, it is already going to get some kind of a rotation back towards the upside. The first level I'm right now paying attention to is simply going to be the volume value area high of the entire upper price section. So zooming in right now, maybe even on the 15-minute time frame, going with a fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire one here, you can now notice value area high coming in at approximately 75,200 US dollars. And again, this specific level right here is really not a random one. We go with our Fibonacci from the swing high back towards the swing low, and it does seem like that the golden Fibonacci ratio is coming in almost exactly at our upper volume area of resistance. So very simply, if Bitcoin does right here get a rotation back up, start breaking our value area high, in this scenario, major bullish Bitcoin indication, and only then, of course, we are looking for Bitcoin to continue much higher towards the upside. What is right now happening at this specific area is almost exactly what was happening right here only a few days ago. And of course, if you are in my free VIP Discord server, you of course know we were paying attention exactly towards this specific value area high and also towards this specific golden Fibonacci ratio, where I actually said the level that just got hit is the golden Fibonacci ratio and the upper volume resistance value area high. Very bullish if broken, and right now pretty much we are having the exact same setup. If Bitcoin right here is going to get a rotation back up, pay attention towards the value area high, because if broken back up, major bullish Bitcoin indication. Also right now, pay attention not only to the RSI indicator, but also to the money flow indicator, because on the 4-hour time frame, all of them, or actually should I say both of them, are forming some kind of a bearish indication. We are getting right here lower highs on the RSI indicator, while Bitcoin is for sure pushing towards the upside, forming brand new higher highs, and the RSI is right now getting a regular bearish divergence. Also money flow, lower highs are being formed right here, which again simply means bearish divergence is right now being formed. But not only that, remember already yesterday I shared with you that the money flow indicator is being in the overbought area. Last time we were in the overbought, it was literally at the all-time high. We got right here a major rotation back towards upside. Also right here, overbought area, push towards downside. But not only that, for the past few weeks, I have been talking about the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the weekly time frame. We are still being right here in the overbought area. Last time we hit the overbought, Bitcoin, of course, right here got a major push down. So that is right now why I would be extremely careful going forward with my long or buy trades on Bitcoin and also on Ethereum. That is why I have been paying myself, taking a lot of profits with both of those long trades right here. And that is why also I was adding even more capital to my short trades on Bitcoin and also on Ethereum, entering also brand new trades on XRP and also Solana. Let's right now see what is going to happen next. In my opinion, a better risk to reward ratio trade, it is still going to be a short trade, simply because Bitcoin was right now able to take the liquidity exactly above the recent high. But again, if we do go right here higher, the next level I'm going to be paying attention to is simply the top of our major ascending channel at approximately 78 or 79,000 US dollar area. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 20,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN using the SAC link down below, because you register, you deposit, you're going to get a beautiful bonus right here, and more you're going to trade, you're going to then get even bigger rewards. But also, the better you're going to trade, the bigger rewards you're going to get using the SAC link down below in the description. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.